This is Glenda Pagan Gonzalez, the realtor Glenda, and I'm here today with Kayla Morris from Gingersnaps. So,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm great. Great. How are you?
I'm good. Nice and cold outside, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's freezing. It's
It,
horrible.
it is. So now, Kayla, how did you get started?
The business got started. So we opened in January of 2019. No, 2018. And I kind of started on this whole bakery, owning my own bakery journey when I was a teenager. It was
Wow.
it was kind of a hobby. I loved baking and I loved decorating cakes with my mom. She used to decorate all of our birthday cakes, and she'd make them all extravagant. And yeah,
Nice.
so she's very creative. So I always loved to help in the kitchen with her. And then eventually I was, getting better at it, and it kind of like sunk into my head at some point as a kid that, like, oh, this is some people's job. Like this is something that people can do as a job. And
Right.
so the more I thought about it, and when I got into high school and I had to start thinking about what I really wanted to do, go to college, I was like, yeah, this is it for me. I didn't have a backup plan. I just knew I was gonna go get my culinary degree, so I went to Johnson and Wales, and I got a degree in baking and pastry there, and then I moved on to Dean College in Mass, where I got my business degree, and
Nice.
from there it was, working, just starting in the field, and working my way through, the chain, kind of learning about the different jobs and the different settings that I could be in. And after, about 4.5 or so years of working in the field, I got more serious about making plans for myself to start. And I stumbled on this spot, which is in my hometown in Lincoln. So I
Nice.
grew up like 3 streets over. So, this is the central part of our area of town. It's where the bank is, the post office, the convenience store, the
Yeah.
liquor store. It's like this little hub area of
Yeah.
Lincoln. And when I found this spot open, I was like, something felt right. So
Yeah.
we started that journey, and here we are. We'll hit 2 years next month.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
A big celebration. New
Yes,
year, new celebration, right?
that's right. That's right. Especially after this year.
Yeah. Now, how, speaking about after this year, how has the pandemic changed your business?
Well, I guess I've been telling people I think we're one of the lucky ones. We have a very small storefront, so if you've been in, it's very small.
Yes.
Um, and it we don't have a lot of room for seating anyway. So a predominant amount of our business is takeout. So you're coming in, you're picking out what you'd like from the store, or you're picking up an order, and you're leaving with it. You're not staying.
Okay.
So eliminating our seating in the beginning, which was something that we had to do. It's actually St. Patrick's Day was the day that hit for us, the
Yeah.
regulations. And so we took all of our chairs out, and we kind of rearranged the store a little bit and put up some signage. And that kind of changed things. We're limiting to 2 customers in the store at a time.
Okay.
But I have to say, I think we are one of the lucky ones. A lot of restaurants are hurting and not
Yes.
open. So
Right.
because they have all these tables that need to be
Right.
full, and we're on the lucky end of that. It has changed the business in a sense of adapting. We've had to find ways to become more convenient and more of a need. We have to fill a need, and I think a lot of people are bored. They're stuck at home
Yeah.
with kids too, and so one of the first things we did was we started doing decorate your own cookie kits and decorate your own cupcake kits, because it was something that parents could do and bring home, and it would be an activity that they could do with their kids that
And
didn't
that's
involve going
excellent.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has changed in a big way. I mean, all of our wedding orders, for the most part, have been postponed or canceled or changed in some type of way. And all of the large custom cakes that we would do are decreased to, maybe just feeding the people in the household. But I have to say, people want comfort food in this time. It's such a sad and
who's ever tasted your cookie, I bet you they're coming back.
yes, I have
They are they
Oh.
are delicious.
they will feed some type of need for your soul. I think that's definitely a good thing. But people want, treats. They're cooped up at home, so they're coming in to grab some treats and bring home to the family, and that's really kept us afloat. So we're extra grateful to all of those people.
Yeah, that's great. And I'm glad that you got to adapt and, come up with creative ways of, making your business function, like the cupcakes and the cookie kits.
Right.
That's excellent. Excellent thinking outside the box, hey, at least you're thinking, I'm not going to stay stuck. I'm going to look,
exactly.
see, how can I improve, and keep going and keep my business afloat.
Yeah, it felt that way because, I have a team. We're small, but I have a team, and they rely on me. They rely on the business, and they rely on their paycheck. And the idea of closing really felt like the scariest thing that could happen. I mean, we were a brand new business. Like, we had just hit a year when we were, starting to get the new regulations, and it was scary because, in food service, you don't have a very high profit margin. You're not working for the big bucks, especially as a brand new startup. So it was really scary in those first few months. But the community really reassured us that they were here for us, which was so amazing.
That's awesome. Now, Kayla, what makes you stand out from the rest?
Well, I like to think that we stand out. I hope we do. I think that for the most part, when I get good feedback from our customers, obviously they're talking about the food, and that is, what we want. That's what we sell. We want that. But I think what something is really special about our space and our team and our whole atmosphere is when you walk in, there's like a feeling of familiarity. I can't say that word. Familiarity.
Yeah.
I from the start really, really wanted a small neighborhood type bakery. I wanted something where you come in and you know us by name and we know you by name. And, if you're a regular, we know your order. We know what day of the week you come in.
Yeah.
We know when your birthday's coming up because we make your cake every year. I love that feeling when I walk into a business and I get to be on the receiving end of that. So I really wanted that to be the case for us. And our customers know, like, they come in, they're like, they know my parents are behind the counter, or they know, Alex and Ashley are in the back in the kitchen with me. Like, that's our team. We're small. Or, they'll say, if my dad's out front, they'll be like, oh, well, I wanted to see Ann today. When is Ann in? Or I want to see Kat today. So it's so funny. It's how, like, everybody knows someone. And I think that is the biggest compliment to me when I hear that from people.
Yeah.
Hearing that they felt like, they were part of something, that we know something about their family or their life that we can ask about and make conversation with. I think people also just really love the idea of a small neighborhood bakery that makes scratch-made stuff. Like, we're back there making the things from nothing. So, and it comes out of our one little oven in our tiny little 300 square foot kitchen. So it's a lot of love and a lot of hard work, but I think that the customers really react well to that. And that's something that I always want to keep within the business.
That's awesome. It feels very homey. It's
Yes, thank you.
very
That's always
homey.
what I want. Good.
Very homey, very, yes, I understand, and I know exactly what you're we're
Oh,
referring
that's
to.
great.
You know, it's
Thank you.
feeling the comfort.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see your business in 5 years relative to the community?
Ooh, wow. Everything feels crazy right now. So it's like,
I
huh,
know.
open, I hope. No, I think for us, I definitely love our vibe here. I love our space. I love our location. Everything is so great about it. But we are really limited on what we're able to offer for capacity. So when it comes to, custom cakes in a week, we generally have to cap it off relatively early. Just because, I have two refrigerators, two.
You know what?
It is a small area, and we're really good at Jenga. We're really good at moving stuff around and trying to get as much in those little refrigerators as we can. But I would love to get to a point where we can keep our great storefront, but potentially have something else where we can have an area to produce more cakes or store more things so that we can offer more, because our community has really given us a lot of feedback. Like, they want their cakes, and I
Yeah.
really want to give them their cakes anytime they want. But we are really restricted on our space. So I think that is something that I'm trying to weigh all the options right now with what we can do in order to stay where we are and still make that happen.
Yeah.
And I also love being able to give back to the community or to just the state in general. I mean, we are a small state, so it's easy to
Yes, we
say the
are.
whole state. But we were able to, we were right before COVID hit, we were doing a pet drive for the Lincoln Animal Shelter. And
Okay.
I really wanted some type of philanthropy and community service to be part of our business. So when writing my mission statement, when planning the business, that is something that I really wanted at the forefront. And I knew that wouldn't be something we could attack right away, because we needed to focus on just getting the business up and running. But and of course, it's expensive to donate a lot and to do all that stuff. So we hit right around January, and I was like, well, let's do some type of drive. And we wanted to do something community oriented, like every 3 or so months. So we were doing the animal drive. We gave a free cookie to anybody who came in and brought us an item. So we asked the Lincoln Animal Shelter what they needed, and they gave us a list. We put that out to our customers. We said, if you come in with one of those items, then you'll get a free cookie. So we had a really great turnout, and our customers
awesome.
they really helped us out and got us a lot of stuff, and they were able to accept all of our donations, which was great. And then COVID hit, so things got a little wacky.
Yeah.
But we do. I mean, I think a lot. My family's very involved in nonprofits, and we have one in honor of my sister. So I think it's something that's kind of in all of our souls, and I want that to be something that continues for us in the business. And so we're hoping that when we get a little bit of normalcy back,
Yes.
we can do more for the community, more giving back and all of that stuff, so that we can, give back and show how grateful we are for what we have. So.
Oh, that's awesome. And if I can help you in anything in any way with that, please let me know, because
Yeah.
I love doing charity work. I love doing community work. I love, just helping out in general. And, if more people are involved, and we can tackle probably more.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So please keep me in mind.
I will.
Now, I are there any community events you partake in or do, which is, you just explained, what you're doing, with the drive and stuff.
Yeah.
Is there
So
anything?
we definitely want to, and I try anytime that we have a customer come in and they say, like, oh, we're doing the fundraiser or something like that, then, and it's usually for the schools or for like sports teams or the band or, you know, or maybe just like a person in the area who's been, you know, ill or had a tragedy happen or something. When we hear about those things, I try to give whatever we can. So if we can donate a raffle prize or, you know, make some, you know, some small amount of items that could be passed out at a dinner or something like that, then we try to do whatever we can. With it being, you know, we're still so new, and I'm working in the kitchen like 60 plus hours a week still. So it's hard for me to be out of the bakery and to actually go to a lot of things. But I was able to do one thing that I loved. I like totally fell in love. I was invited to go to a Girl Scout troop meeting in the beginning of this year. They needed to earn a badge, so they needed to speak with a female business owner. And I got to do that and spend an evening with them and talk to them. And I realized that that was something that I really want to do more of. So I really had a good time. I grew up teaching dance, as you know, at my mom's dance studio. So I love working with kids, and I love especially being around young girls and showing them that they can be business owners and they don't have to wait till they're old to do it.
Right.
I think that was something that I didn't see a lot of. My mom owned a business growing up, and so that was something I always knew was possible, but I just in a school, in an academic setting, that was never something that was told to me. I think it was, you know, never that I couldn't do it. But it was just that, you know, you're not surrounded by it a lot. And a lot of girls, I think, need like that extra push to be like, hey, you can do this. Like, this is absolutely something that you can achieve too. So I definitely think if there's any opportunity for me to ever talk to a group of young people, especially girls, then I would love to do that, to just act as some kind of like person that they can talk to, interact with, ask questions. I just
as a small business owner, you know, give them that confidence that they probably are looking for, or that extra little push, you know, of saying, hey, you can do this, you know, you can really do this.
Absolutely. And a lot of us need it.
It's not impossible. You know? It's what your mind set you, you know, what you set your mind to. It's I only have your limits, so
right. And my family is very supportive, and you know, like I said, growing up, I had my mom as a role model in that sense, and I knew it was possible. But that as I was going through the process, I had so many people be like, "Wow, you really have the guts to do this." Like, I was like, well, why would I not do it? I have an opportunity and I really want to, so why would I not? And then it really started to hit me that so many people don't have that. They don't have an example to
or the support, even the support, you know, like it's sadly to say, but some parents are like, you want to do what? No.
Right. Yes.
You have to be a lawyer or a doctor. Like, no, I'll be happy, you know, just for doing something, you know?
Yes, trust me. I had many times where I'd get really stressed out and I'd be like, I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know what I can do. And my dad would jokingly say, you know, you were, you know, an honor roll student. Like, you could have like a good, steady corporate job right now. Like, yeah, I know, but I like to torture myself. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's funny. No, going into what are your top sellers at the shop? Like,
yeah. So we are known for our cookies, first and foremost. We sell more cookies than anything else. We sell hundreds of cookies a month.
One is amazing.
So good. Yeah,
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I have to shout out to Alex, chef on my team. He created those, and they are amazing. if I sneak out of here at night, that's always what I grab before I leave for the night if I want a snack. But our ginger snaps, of course, are
absolutely
top seller. The chocolate chip is a big one, and our midnight snack, which is kind of like everything. It's sweet and salty and all those good things.
Haven't tried that one. I'll have to go buy.
Yeah, you should. It's so crazy. It's a wild card, but it's good. It's adventurous. It's a good one. But we sell more cookies than anything. We sell tons of French macarons. People love those. And right now, hot chocolate bombs. If you've seen this crazy trend of
yes, I've seen it.
It is. I'm tired. My mom and I think, have been making hot chocolate bombs for like 3 weeks straight, and our eyes are crossed. I think we're like sleeping, dreaming of hot chocolate bombs because they're nonstop. People love them. So so that right now is right at the top of my mind because I have to continue making more after this. So.
Oh, I have one more question for you, and then go to your
no, please keep me.
No, is there anything you want the community to know or leave them with about Gingersnaps Bakery?
Well, I guess first and foremost, I have to say thank you because if it weren't for the people of Lincoln and any other of our regular supporters that are in and around the town, they have kept us afloat. They have really, really kept us here and have checked in on us, to say, how are you guys doing? Are you going to be okay? Are you going to make it? Like, genuinely concerned. And we take all of that very seriously. It's all like so meaningful to me to know that people really care about the longevity of our business, because it is scary. It's a scary time. So I have to say thank you to everyone. And if you get the opportunity, then we'd love to have you come in. I do get a lot of questions about if you can come in the store right now. So you can come in the store. We're just limiting to 2 people at a time because we don't have a lot of space out front, and you have to wear a mask to enter. But other than that, we want to see you, so come on in.
So come on in, get your hot chocolate bombs, and any other treat that's available, right? And those cookies, the ginger snap, perfect weather for it,
That's right.
So come on in, and I want to say thank you very much for taking the time.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And I'm gonna let you go so you can go keep making those.
Go make some more.
Yes, I'll probably be stopping by soon. So
awesome.
Me and Ruby probably to walk in there.
Yes, we would love to see her. Tell her to say hi.
So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, and have a good one.
Welcome.
Merry Christmas.
And same to you. I'm sure I'll see you before then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.